Now it's time for your melanin moment. Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday. It is time for a melanin moment as I am on my way to work. This month in general has been crazy because I've been working overnight. So I think I've only dropped maybe 1 or 2 melanin moments this month. But seeing that I have a clear schedule this week, I'm going to bring you guys a melanin moment every day. Sometimes we just need a word of encouragement to get us through the day. And today's word of encouragement is to let that mess go. This is a recent learn for me because there have been things that I found out that have happened in the past, and I've asked people, why did you do what you did, or why are you doing what you've done? And they've lied. They've said they have not done it. They don't know what I'm talking about. But God has deeply rooted it in my spirit to let that mess go. I am writing a book about a lot of things that have happened, and I know that I'm about to air out a whole bunch of people's business, but guess what? If it involves me, it is my business, and I'm going to air out a lot of things that have happened to me in my lifetime, and I just want to share a piece without going too much into detail. I want to share a piece of a part of my life that I've had to let that mess go. My parents, of course, died when I was 7 years old. But prior to them passing away, my father was involved in a car accident that almost took his life. He had to learn how to walk again, talk again, all of that other type of stuff. Fast forward to, there was a lawsuit that was filed against the hospital, and there was a substantial amount of money that was awarded to my dad because of this accident. I found the paperwork online, and come to find out, the parents of my father, which are my grandparents, said that they were the beneficiary. The problem with this is, this court filing was in 1985. I was born in 1982. So how are you the beneficiary when he already has one child, and at 85 he had one on the way? And I'm still trying to understand a lot of the wording in the court proceedings, because it was saying that my dad was incompetent, but how was he incompetent or brain dead or whatever it is that they're saying? But then I have a sister that was born in 87. So all of this money that was awarded to my father, who was incompetent, brain dead, went to his parents. And for a long time, I would wonder, why would you not want to do the right thing and put up a trust or do something that would benefit the children with this money? Because I understand you lost your son, but I lost my father and my mother, and they're never coming back. So yes, you lost your son, but you've had the years with him. He was supposed to be my dad for the rest of my life. He is my dad for the rest of my life, but physically he's no longer here. He died when I was 7 years old. So why wouldn't you do something right with the money instead of taking it for yourself? I'm trying to understand. There are court papers that I have that have these people's name on it, and I asked, and they say, I don't know what you're talking about, but this is your John Hancock. So help me understand, how do you not know what I'm talking about? I've had to learn to let that mess go, because I serve a God that is rich beyond my wildest dreams. My father is rich in houses and land. So whatever they took, and I'm gonna tell y'all, this was not 6 figures, this was 7. Whatever they took pales in comparison to what my God can give me. So I had to learn that mess, to let that mess go. So a lot of times we hold on to stuff, what people did to us, what people said about us, how people treated us. We got to learn to let that mess go, because can't nobody, first of all, get nobody back better than God can, okay? The second thing is, it does not matter what they took. Your father is rich in houses and land. So whether they took your money, they scandalized your name, God can replace all of that. So we got to learn to let that stuff go. So all this social media back and forth that we do, and we mad about this, and we gonna get it, we gonna add them out and let the people know how they did us and what they did. Let it go. Let it go. Now, yes, I still get lied to about why, when, what, where, who, how. But if I know the truth, and you know the truth, and God know the truth, to me, that's all that matters. Because there's nothing that anybody on this earth can take from me that God cannot replace. And he will replace it. Not one time have I went hungry. Not one time have I been homeless. Not one time have I been in a distress. God has brought me through too much. But at a time where I wanted to know why and you lied, God told me to let that mess go. So no, the relationships are not the best. They are not the best. There are times when I see phone numbers roll across my screen. No, I don't answer. But God is working on me with that, because I just don't want to hear any of the nonsense as I'm in the position, in the transition of letting stuff go. So I hope that blessed somebody today. I hope you guys have an amazing Monday. Do what's necessary to keep yourself safe out here in these COVID-filled streets, whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated. I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys, and I'll see you guys soon for another Melanin Moment.